Hello, once again, welcome back to Ophir River Forum. And my name is Bernard Ishibantin in Atlanta, Georgia. So if you haven't subscribed, please, this is the time to subscribe and share with your friends and family. Let them know that you find a very, very informative YouTube channel that talks about a lot of issues, ranging from geopolitical issues, economic, social, cultural, all kind of issue that affect our everyday lives. All people around the world, everywhere. In the United States here where I live, it can be in Ghana where I was born, it can be in Britain, it can be in Italy, it can be in Switzerland, it can be in Japan, it can be in China, it can be in Russia, it can be anywhere. News or issues that affect all of us every day. That is what this channel talk about. So let your friends and family know about it, and let them know that you find a channel that is very, very off the chain. It talks about a lot of deep issues, and sometimes too, a very, very, everyday issue that you can, take advantage or make good use of it. So today's discussion will be about sextortion. Sextortion. Sextortion, what do you mean? Somebody will say, yes, you heard it right. Somebody will say, what is sextortion? Sextortion has become online phenomenon. It's just blowing, it's just messing a lot of people up, especially the teenagers, the teens, and some people who, I don't know, may not probably use the brain that good. And some people can there's a whole bunch of cyber criminals. People are taking advantage of social media and doing all kind of crazy. Some are doing good stuff. Some are doing very bad stuff. And like I said in my previous presentation, I talk about the fact that social media is a force for good and bad. You use it on one hand, it's good for businesses, it's good for educational purposes, it's good for communication, it's good for all kind of good stuff that help to enhance and improve our daily human lives. It has come to revolutionize the world in such a way that, it's unimaginable. And it's a good thing. But at the same time, let me repeat what I said last week. Social media is like a double-edged sword. It cuts both ways. And so that is what, if it's like the metaphor I use, like a minefield in a war zone, if you're not careful and you step in the wrong place, before you know it, you'll be blown apart. And that is how social media can do. It cuts both ways, deeply. And so today, sextortion is a practice, it's a criminal practice of extorting, trying to illegally or wrongly criminally, trying to get money or some sexual favors from, from someone by threatening, by scaring the person that, hey, if you don't do what I want you to do for me, I have evidence of your naked pictures or I have evidence of your sexual activities. I will expose you. I think where I'm born in Ghana, today, most people call it blackmail, internet or online blackmail. But FBI, United States classify this as sextortion, where people are using sex to extort some kind of favor. Sexual can be sexual, it can be money, favor from people. It can be mostly here in the United States, it's more affecting teenagers, young, minors. But still, adults, and a lot of adults who cannot, excuse me to say, cannot use their brain that properly, and let people taking advantage of them. Because you sit somewhere and somebody call you or somebody text you and say, I'm so-and-so and so-and-so, but the person may not be there. Can post like I'm a girl, and there may be a boy or a man, or they can say I'm a man, and there may be a woman, wherever. And, before you know it, they become friends with you online, and one thing leads to another. You probably take a nude pictures, expose yourself, take some pictures, and send it to the person. And when the person get that, then they use that as an evidence to extort, to get money from you. And that is what FBI, classified as Sextortion. 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 And why am I talking about this? I'm talking about this because there's a lot of people, cyber criminals, hiding behind internet or social media and taking advantage, preying on some vulnerable people, taking advantage of some teenagers. I have two boys, so sometimes I worry about that too. It's not like I'm paranoid, but it can happen to anybody. And so what this conversation is about, what this discussion is about is, my concern is I'm just trying to let parents, people know that if you have a son, a younger son or a girl, a little girl, like 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, you see her all the time they are on the social media, on the internet, let them know that people are hiding on the internet, on the social media, and taking advantage of some people. And before you know it, they will just destroy your child or even adult life, because they use that to blackmail you. That if you don't give me this, I will expose you. I will expose your naked picture, because they have been able to persuade you, sweet talk you to send your pictures to them, and they use that as an evidence to blackmail you. So once again, let me define what sextortion. FBI, Federal Bureau of Investigation in the United States, classified this as it's a practice, it's a criminal practice of extorting money, trying to get money from someone by threatening or scaring the person that I have evidence of your naked pictures or your sexual activities. And so if you don't give me this, or if you don't do what I want you to do for me, I will expose you. And that is what is growing. If you look at FBI statistics, this is growing every day. For example, in 2021, according to FBI, about 18,000 cases of sextortion happened either in the United States, 18,000 people. And think about it, that 18,000 people, it amounts to about 13 to 14 million loss of money, because people extort, trying to get some money from people that I have this, if you don't give me this, I do this. So let me just be a little bit specific over here. So about a week ago, there's a boy in San Jose in California, about 17-year straight A student, very smart student, getting ready to go to college. He's 17 years old, very shy looking boy, live with his mother. And all of a sudden somebody posed as a girl and start, chit-chatting on a social media with a boy. See? And so one thing lead to another. The girl, whoever was talking to this boy, I think the first name is Ryan. It's all over. Check CNN. You can find out all the major news network reporters. It's about a week or wherever ago. And so this boy start engaging, the 17-year-old start engaging with somebody he doesn't know on the other side of the social media. And so he thought he has met a young, probably 17 or 16 or 18-year-old like him. And so they're chit-chatting like friends. And so the person on the other end was able to send some pictures, pretending that it's her. And so the person also asked the boy, the Ryan, to send his pictures, his naked, explicit pictures of him to him. So because now they're friends, he thought he has met a girlfriend online. So they're exchanging pictures. So before the 17-year-old, realized, now the person is demanding money, $5,000. That if you don't send me $5,000, I'm putting all the pictures you have sent me online. And so the boy was scared, couldn't tell his mom So he negotiated with that person on the other line of the social media. And so the person reduced it to $150. The boy sent that $150 from his college, savings to that person, the extortionist. And then when he sent out $150, the person demands some more and more. He doesn't have it. And they keep putting pressure on him. The 17-year-old in San Jose, in California. They keep on putting pressure on him. And guess what? He couldn't take it no more. So guess what? He started writing a suicide note. He was going through, and he felt so embarrassed that he didn't want his mother to know that this is what is happening, and somebody's threatening to expose, his naked pictures and all kind of stuff. So he has to end his life. 17-year-old boy in San Jose, California, by a week or ago. Check, his name is Ryan. And the boy killed himself, committed suicide. You see? So FBI is warning parents, not even parent adults, because I don't live in Ghana, but I hear a lot of news too from Ghana where some girls, probably, the person extortion knows that person, or her victim will say, hey, me and you have this sexual encounter or this and that. I have your naked picture. If you don't do this for me, if you don't buy a car for me, if you don't do this for me, I will expose your picture and tell your wife or whoever it is. So sextortion is happening all over the world, everywhere. And according to FBI, what is so embarrassing to me is I was born in Ghana. And Ghana is in Africa. And according to FBI, a lot of the cases reported, the sextortion case reported, majority of them came from where? Africa, continent, and in Southeast Asia, Africa continent. A lot of these people who are using internet, social media to extort money from teenagers or kids around the world, majority of them from Africa, according to FBI. You guys can double check and cross check yourself. And Southeast Asia, why? And so my point is, I'm not going to talk that long today. All that I want you to know is there is this phenomenon going on the social media world, online. People are preying on vulnerable people by threatening to expose them, their naked picture, because if you don't use your brain or you don't talk to your children and let them know that do not send your naked picture or any sexually explicit picture to anybody online or no matter what, because it will come back and haunt you. They call it extortion. People are using it to get some money from other people or to gain some sexual favor. Or they can say, if you don't come and meet me here and have sex with me, I will expose you. And already you have sent your picture to them. You're scared, you don't want your naked picture to be all over the place. So what do? They got you now. And so this particular video is to educate you to be very careful, be smart, do not give in to all kind of sweet talks. Somebody sugarcoat some words, you don't know anybody, you don't know the person, and you start become friends with somebody on the social media, or if it can be somebody you know. Be careful, because some people are just, I don't know about, because of money, today's money, they just want to, any means necessary, people want to just take advantage of other people. So I'm not going to talk that long about this particular subject, but I say it's called sextortion. Sextortion. And so just check SEXTORTION, sextortion. And that's how people are using scary tactics, threatening to expose something they know about you and to gain sexual favor or some money from you. And if you can, in a lot of cases, teenagers are going through this. And so don't talk to your kids, talk to your teenage children, and all, even adults. Just be careful, because The world is going crazy. People are using social media to exploit, to just gain advantage, to just get anywhere they can make money illegally, criminally. They will do it. And it's so sad. So that is what I have for you today. And I'll talk to you another time. Have a great day.